Powerful, relentless, and slow-moving, Debby still wreaking havoc. The storm strengthening after coming ashore a second time Thursday. Overnight, houses flooding in South Carolina and a possible twister in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, as Debby is now poised to bring heavy rain and more possible tornadoes to the northeast. New York City workers checking pumps to make sure subways don't get flooded.
We should have a smooth transition into the storm with no issues.
Debby has been deadly, claiming at least 7 lives. It's also been destructive, spawning multiple tornadoes, including one in Lucama, North Carolina, that killed a man. The threat of tornadoes remains high in North Carolina and Virginia, along with the risk of flooding.
This storm is unrelenting and it moves slowly. We still haven't seen the worst of it yet.
Rescuers saving these children from a fast-moving creek near Raleigh after one of them called 911.
It was very scary because the water, it was just rushing.
Further south, the town of Bladenboro still flooded. Homeowners in places like Sarasota, Florida are struggling to salvage what they can and worry this type of flooding could become more common as tropical storms drop rivers of rain for days on end.
If you are watching these images, which are profound, and you are thinking, that could never be me, you're incorrect.
And already you can see some of those winds picking up. The travel headaches already starting this morning. According to FlightAware, we're already seeing more than 600 delays and more than 100 cancellations. And guys, some of those travel delays could carry over well into the weekend. Guys?
All right, George Solis starting us off. Thank you, George.
All right, Al is here with a closer look at what you can expect today and this weekend.
Yeah, guys, things are just really getting wound up now. Here's Debby. Now, the good news is its forward speed has really picked up. It's moving northeast at 35 miles per hour with 30-mile-per-hour winds. It's 110 miles north of Danville, Virginia. But we're worried about tornadoes. We've got tornado watches from the New York State-Pennsylvania border all the way through New Jersey and down just north of Richmond and Norfolk. So we're going to be watching this. And we've got flash flood watches for 36 million people from New England all the way down to Savannah. And the risk of severe weather very strong from Albany, New York, down to Philadelphia, Baltimore, New York City, Washington, D.C., with tornadoes likely in that yellow area. So here goes Debby racing up through the Northeast and in New England. Elevated risk for flash flooding. The good news is it ends in New England by morning. Rivers and streams still going to remain high, but we will start to see some clearing. That's good news. Heaviest rain going to be in western New York on into central Pennsylvania. And we are now watching another area down in the Atlantic. It's got a 50% of developing. This is the development zone right on into Puerto Rico. We'll continue to watch that. But in the meantime, next 24 hours, Debby is out of our hair. Guys?
About time, too. Yes. Al, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.